we have reached the part of the podcast where we're going to be talking some USFL and CFL, and who better to come on than XFL Jim. Jim, how you doing today, my man?
Living life to the fullest, dude. There's always plenty of football, and I am always happy.
Now, this part of the podcast is sponsored by Royal Retros. Go to Royal Retros, use promo code Spring Fever. That is all one word, all capitalized, for 10% off. This place is great. Great retro football, basketball gear from former professional leagues and teams that are no longer with us. I have an Oakland Oats t-shirt coming and a Detroit Drive t-shirt coming that I'm really looking forward to. So please check that out. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link is in the description. Those listening on the podcast, the link is in the description podcast. Now, let's jump into this. It's an action pack. We have 2 leagues we have to cover, so we just need to hop right into it. You guys want bets? We're going to give you bets.
Yes,
Game 1,
sir.
we got Michigan Panthers laying 1 over under 41.5.
Oh, God, dude. First off, I like the under here. I like the Maulers defense against this Panthers offense. And I think the Panthers are in a must-win situation here. Maulers still alive. Every team's still alive. I like the Maulers straight up.
I like the Maulers straight up too. I'm seeing a 1 right now, no money line. Look, I'll take the 1 and I'll just go with it for the sake of the show. Jim and I both agree. We both like the Maulers straight up to win, and we like the over. He likes the under 41.5.
Under 41.5.
Next game, another big game for both teams. Breakers against the Showboats. Breakers getting 1.5 over under 42.5. Jimbo, where's your head at?
I like the over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the Breakers straight up here. I think the Breakers heat up to end the season. I think this is where the Showboats trip up, right at the finish line.
It kind of freaks me out that 2 games in, we're both on the same sides.
As it should.
I'm on the Breakers too. I'll be taking the Breakers here, plus the points. Look, this may get up to 2. There seems to be some Showboat money coming in. I'm not going to play a total, but I like the Breakers here. I like both of these games. You know what? If you want to, put a little money line parlay in with the Maulers and the said Breakers. I'm going to another shop that does have money lines up. And if you put that one in, I think we're looking at a plus 290 parlay. Not too bad. Not too bad at
all. A little nice way to start your Saturday.
Next one. The Birmingham Stallions laying 3.5 over under 45.5 against the Houston Gamblers. And I want to ask you this question. Now, I'm not saying they're as good, but the Stallions the equivalent to the Blue Bombers?
I think if you're looking at these leagues and trying to find these equivalents, it's hard. The Stallions just seemingly keep finding ways to win, which is a trait of the Bombers. But I feel like the Bombers are consistently more excellent than I see the Stallions do week in and week out. These last couple weeks have kind of proven me wrong. The Stallions have looked like a really clean team. They've looked really good. As much as I discredit the guy, Alex Magoo's looked pretty good. He's been fantastic these last 2 weeks, especially. And it's hard to like count out the Stallions, especially they get a lot of guys on defense back this week. I think number 1, I think Scooby Wright is playing. So I kind of still like the Stallions here, but it's tough. This is tough. I flip-flopped a lot. I'm thinking I'm going to take the Gamblers before I think this gets down to 3. I'm going to take the Gamblers with the hook.
I don't know what to do here. I really have no idea what to do here. You're right.
Dude,
I think
no one has any idea what to do any week in the USFL. This entire season has been crazy.
I really feel, I mean, I don't mean to brag. I've won my last 3 USFL bets in a row, but I'm only betting 1 game a week. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first game I'm playing multiple games. But if I had to bet this game, I have no idea what I do, just because the Gamblers seem to just be finding ways to win right now. And the Stallions, I don't trust their quarterback play, and they're beat up a lot.
I lean towards the Gamblers in a close one. I think the Stallions win, and I think they get to the playoffs, but I think the Gamblers keep it close.
Now this next one, this is another head scratcher, my friend. Stars laying 2 against the Generals, who were playing a backup quarterback with an over-under of 44.
The Generals might be playing 2 backup quarterbacks. They had 2 last week. I don't know what they're doing really. And their running back is not what he was last year. The offensive line isn't doing anything good. I like the under 44 here just as a blanket. If I lean in towards anything, I'm going to go Stars -2. But really, I just really like the under in this game.
Now, what do I tell you, my friend? Who's not your friend?
The sports books aren't my friend. I get it. That's why I'm just a lean, Eric. That's why I'm not putting anything hard down yet. But I like the under. I do like the under. That's a high total for a team that I just don't trust the Generals offense to be able to put up any sort of points.
Okay. I'm gonna pass, dude. I want to be eating the public. I want to be taking the Stars, but I know the sports book isn't my friend, so I'm gonna pass.
Eric, Mr. Passman here.
Hey, buddy. You know what? Mr. R positive, Mr. ROI.
Call me that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Next game. You know what? We're not going to touch the game that is coming out right, the BC Lions, the Stampeders, because the time this goes to press, this game will already have happened. So we're going to switch our attention to the second game. We have the Tiger Cats laying 5.5 against the Blue Bombers, over under of 47.5. Jimbo, you know what I want to do in this game? I want to pass.
I know you're going to pass. I'm going to take the Bombers -5.5. I think Hamilton can be good, but I think Winnipeg just comes out swinging.
Just that revenge of losing how they did in the
I do like the over in this one too. I like the over.
You like the over? Okay.
Yep.
All right. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to pass, dude. I'm going to pass.
It's not bad. Not a bad idea.
I'm going to be gunslinging because my Ottawa Redbacks are getting 2.5 over under 44. We're seeing the line move in the Montreal Alouettes' favor. Dude, Jesus Christ. Give me the Redbacks. I'll be on them straight up. I'll be on them take plus the points. Red Blacks are winning that game, my friend.
The good news for you, Eric, is that this is an away game for the Red Blacks, so there's no chance of the home curse coming to bear. I also like the Red Blacks straight up. I like them plus the 2.5. It's tough, though. I'm going to take the over in this game, too. I'm going to take the over.
It's not tough for me, dude. Give it to me. Give it to me dirty. I'm going to take the 2.5. I'm going to wait for a 3, though. I'm going to be on the Red Blacks. I'm going to see if I can get a 3 of a 3 pops in the market. Last game. The Saskatchewan stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop, Rough Riders, getting 2.5 at the Edmonton Elks. Over under 45. Jim.
First off, I like the over. Second off,
what to do, buddy.
Yeah, it's a system play. I'm going to keep doing it till it stops working. Give me the Rough Riders straight up plus 115. It's the Elks at home.
Yeah.
They don't win at home. They're going to let the fans down. If this was flip-flopped, I'd be on the Elks to lose by 1 in the dumbest way possible. But the Elks just find ways to lose in these games. Give me the Rough Riders straight up. I know the Riders. The Riders are probably going to be the worst team this year. I understand that, but straight up system.
You think they're going to be the worst team this year, the Rough Riders?
I think the Rough Riders have a shot to be the worst team in the CFL this year. They have a shot. They're not going to be good.
Well, you know what I do? You know what my system play is, Jim? When 2 shitty teams play against each other, I take the team that's getting the points, my friend. So I'm on the Rough Riders too. So there you have it, boys and girls.
Love it.
There you have it. If now this is a big hypothetical, if I was to throw a parlay for the people, and I'm using Bovada just because I have this.
They got money lines.
They have money lines up, so I'm just going to use this. I would take the Breakers minus 105, the Maulers at even money, and then I would also take and then I'd parlay that in the CFL with the Red Blacks plus 125, the Rough Riders plus 115. That nice 4-teamer is set a little less than 18 to 1 plus 1789. That'd be my parlay of the week. Jim, do you have a parlay for the people?
You know what? I'm going to do one for the people. I'm going to do the Rough Riders straight up. I'm going to do the Red Blacks straight up. I'm going to just do every game just so people know. I'm going to do the Bombers minus 5.5. I'm going to do the USFL. I'm going to go Maulers plus 1, Breakers plus 1.5, Gambies plus over 45.5. The Gamblers, Stallions, Stars minus 2. I'm going to parlay that baby together. Damn it. Can't see the numbers, but it's probably like, I don't know, it's probably like 25 to 1.
I like it.
It's probably more than that. It's probably like close to like 50 to 1 or 100 to 1.
I like
100,
it.
I'm gonna pretend it's 100 to 1.
Jim, I'd like to thank you for coming on. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you and what time you're going to be streaming games this week? Because you know what?
The stream's back. I took a week off last week. I was helping a buddy move, but I'm back this week. So you can find me everywhere at XFL Jim. You know, everywhere anything can be found. I'm going to be streaming as much CFL as I can. So Thursday night, baby. This is coming afterwards. Hopefully you guys paid attention. 8 p.m. But also Saturday, USFL, CFL, streaming it all in all of its glory. Sunday, USFL, CFL streams. It's whenever the game starts, whenever the earliest game starts, that's when the stream starts, baby.
Looking forward to it. I'm going to be in and out all weekend, but make sure you give my boy Jim a follow. You know what? Let's cash some tickets. Let's make some money. I'll talk to you next week, my friend.
Hell yeah.